Hi everyone, it's Artist from Carpentry and Construction Limited. In today's video we're going to be reviewing the Milwaukee second fix nail gun. Model is M18FN16GA. So first and foremost, as well as his big brother first fix nail gun, this is gasless nail gun, only powered by battery. So obviously it's handy to have that because winter comes, gas gets cold and they get temperamental, even when sitting in a van. If you're working inside and your gas is kept in a van, which you probably will do most times, they do get temperamental. And technically, again, same as for the counterpart, the first fix should be less of maintenance, but I will update on that later, as I had it only for 6 months. So as usual, I'll put stats in the description. I'm not going to bore you with that, those who don't want to know them, but in general it takes angled nails anywhere from 64 to 32 mil. So the angled 20 degree angle, as you can see. So 16 gauge 16. You can see that, and there's written 16. So it also comes with these tips, replaceable, different sizes depending where you're nailing. What you know, if it's a smaller profile you want to get into, you go small head, you go bigger head, a bigger end bit for the gun. So also, as the bigger gun, it has modes. So you got on and off button here. Like, let's put the battery in. It comes, when I bought it, it came in a set, but I'm sure you can buy them separately. So mine came with 2 guns, bag, charger and 2 batteries. One was 4 amp and 2 amp. So this is how you put your battery in there, like in your normal tool. So you got on and off button here, press and hold and it comes on. Then you got your modes again. So you can press and hold, change the mount. So single shot is where you, every time you push down, you need to press the button itself. And multi-shot is where you hold the trigger and you just keep pushing and it will nail automatically. So the biggest downside I found with this gun is the fact that the shortest nails you can use is 32 mils. So sometimes it could be a problem, depending obviously what you're doing. As here, also the other thing is slightly heavier and slightly bigger, which I can demonstrate with the older gun I have. This is my old Pazload gun. So you can see it's quite a bit wider and it also slightly longer, which some cases is a disadvantage because you can't get in, you know, where you would like to get in. So this, I would say, is good for second fix, skirtings, arcs, that sort of stuff, because also you won't need anything smaller than 32 mil on jobs like that. But the gas ones are a bit more compact, so they are, you know, more for the tighter spaces, if you like. So yeah, again, I will leave prices for these on in the description below, so you can find what they're like, because I can't remember, I bought as a bundle, so I just want to make sure I give you the right price at the day of recording this video. But in general, it's nice. Obviously it's cheaper in terms of running this gun because you only need to buy nails, and nails without gas are a lot cheaper. I would say gas could be up to 40% of cost of the nails in some cases, depending again on the brand. But you know, you're looking at least 20%, 25% more. So that obviously saves money. Also, you don't have a problem with gas and being cold, and therefore your gun being temperamental in the winter. So yeah, all in all, I'm happy, especially if you have, you know, already Milwaukee tools, M18 series, then it's no brainer, you only need a body to buy. So I'll demonstrate a noise. So let me grab these. So and on a burst mode. This was single. This was single mode. Let's turn on a burst mode. Oh, sorry. Turn it off. Mode is there. Turn mode. So now I'm gonna hold the trigger. And that was burst mode. So as you can see, it works nice. Also, what I would say, it's a bit quieter than the gas counterparts because it's got a lot less going on inside, so it's not as loud. And yeah, in general, I use this a bit more now because it's more convenient. But if I obviously need shorter length nails, then I have to use the gas powered one. In my case, it's an old Paslov one, which I had it from new, and actually I haven't had many problems with it. I know my colleagues used to have some newer versions of it, and they had problems, so they were misfiring and wouldn't fire at all, even after servicing. So yeah, I guess it's a game of luck. Like with everything, you can get something which lasts you and serves you great, where someone else buys it and it just breaks down constantly and doesn't work. So, but yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you. I hope you're going to enjoy this video, and I'll catch up with you in our next video.